Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to The Drifter, where unfortunately I've not had any flashes of insight on this. The only thing I can think is that, like, with the stuff we have, listening to this tape seems like we have the tape, we have a thing that can play a tape. So let's just see if we can figure out a way to loosen the glue on this flap. It's weird to even describe it as a flap, right? It's just the plastic thing, the plastic covering that's supposed to open so you can change the tapes out. So, like,
there's two mini cassettes, one for the pre-recorded message and one to tape incoming calls.
I was clicking on the glue to hear what he was going to say about the glue. Why is it glued shut if the... okay. So, like, from a pure... I hope that people can understand. From a pure adventure game logic standpoint, why I thought a thing that was glued shut would have you have to defeat the glue before you could open it. Because if not, then why even show me that it's glued shut, right? Like, why not just have it look like it's normally openable? That's crazy too, because I've tried to use items on it. And my plan, by the way, my immediate plan, if clicking on it didn't give us useful text, was to try to chip it away with the pen. But yeah, that's kind of backwards. They shouldn't have been like, hey, it's glued in place, if actually all you have to do to open it is interact with it the way that you would if it wasn't glued in place. Okay. All right. Well, I'm very annoyed by that, but let's
plays the pre-recorded message.
Okay. And the other one is hot glued in. They take their childproofing seriously and won't get it out without trashing the machine. But we can put the other one in and still hear.
The reporter's tape clicks in.
This is why you can call the number. Okay.
For playing incoming messages. How am I going to hear this one?
This is why you can get Sarah's phone to call the number.
I dial my sister's phone.
I'm actually really annoyed about that.
Sometime this evening. Asset is ready, commencing shortly, Dr. Roth.
Yes, we observed. The Carter's on timeline, all set for reintegration at Phase 5.
Matrix decay should be stable until then, but... Hey! Who's that? Hey!
Make any sense to you?
No, but Bill might have died for it.
Who's this Dr. Roth?
Dunno, but I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, okay, that's a new problem. We can try to track this down with the cop, I guess. Should I put the tape... I feel like we should put the tape back, right?
The reporter's tape clicks in.
Oh, no, wait,
The
I meant...
working button is for playing incoming
I meant to put their
messages.
tape back.
How am I going to hear this one?
Actually, their tape's gone. Well, I'm going to take my tape with me. Yeah, I have eliminated their original tape from the Earth.
I'll put back the original tape in case someone calls.
Oh, okay. It's just not in my inventory anymore for no reason. All right. Well, I mean, that's something. So yeah, let's... Do you know anything?
Can you see if there's anything on there on a Dr. Roth?
There's a million different hits. You'll need more info if you want to narrow it down. Oh, take a look at this. I searched for Trinity alongside Dr. Roth.
The one in the beard. I've seen him.
That's Roth.
Still no address?
Nothing. Just a photo in the alt text. Dr. Roth, Center, one of Trinity's 3 founding members.
Was that... I wish I could see that picture again. Was that like it looked like it was maybe a young Nazari standing next to him? Kind of hard to tell. All right. Yeah, let me maybe go run some of this up with with the cop, I guess. I can't imagine any of it getting us anywhere with.
Getting out. I
Oh,
might
yeah.
need it.
Oh, right.
I can't imagine any of it getting us anywhere with the receptionist, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna keep caterwauling about it, but I am actually really frustrated that was presented to me as a thing that was closed to an unusual degree when they absolutely did not mean it. All right. What do you got for me?
I tell him about the tape, the message, and the name Dr. Roth. I found out this Dr. Roth runs Trinity Biotech.
Good work, boss.
Don't know how this is helping find Annie.
Lead's a lead.
That's what you have for me? Really? Well, shit. At this point, do you want this tape? I don't really need it.
Don't think they can help with that.
Okay. We could go say Roth's name to Nazari and see if she cracks. Maybe. Feels pretty sketchy.
Security, he's back again. If you have something to say, you'd better make it quick.
Do you know a Dr. Roth?
Why did you hear that name?
You know it.
No. No, I don't. Where's that security?
Okay, well that's the opposite of helpful. Shit, I thought we were gonna get maybe a little bit more juice off of that. It does appear that there is nothing else forthcoming. Do we have any other way to look a person up? We really don't. This is like the only place where we could potentially use this information for something. Okay, don't want to waste our time asking about random people. So that lead dried up really, really fast. This is unfortunately not information that we can use to converse with anybody that we know.
He wasn't too friendly even.
Okay, you can understand why I felt the need to check. Alright, what else am I missing? There's got to be something... damn it. Accidentally clicked outside the window there, sorry. There's got to be something else. Something I am missing. We can't get... we have no, like, contact information for Dr. Roth or anything, so I wouldn't be able to call him. Is there anything else that I am missing around here?
Don't feel like a cuppa.
Okay, I won't even go over there. It does kind of feel like I need her to do more research, right? Like this is the only thing we got. You gotta find me something about this Roth character, or the cops got to give me something. We're still allowed to interact with all this, which is interesting. Why am I still allowed to interact with all this? I'm trying to just like think through the adventure game logic. We've run down every subject with everybody. We've combined every item we have with every other item. I mean, it does feel like the only thing that could possibly be missing here is that I am missing a pickup or an interactable location on one of these maps, and unfortunately I really haven't the faintest idea where that would be, because it feels to me like we've covered everything a bunch of times. Let's go over this map once more. So we can go to the right.
It's bright enough for boats to see the jetty from out on the water.
Which is a hint that you can use it to look through the label, right? Is there anything involving the car, maybe? No. Sorry, apologies if this feels like desperate pixel hunting, but, you know, it is desperate pixel hunting, for sure. Did Bill leave any other clues? Busted old washing machine, even less functional than it was when I first encountered it. I don't have the ability to mess with the light levels, so there's no shenanigans going on here that are based on light, like not being able to see something in that that alcove or anything. Alright, well then I am fairly confident that this is not the location where I am missing something.
Security, he's back again. If you have something to say, you'd better make it quick.
You make an interesting point. Not allowed to interact with the liquor again. If I was, I would maybe like... I guess I'm not allowed to just raw interact with it. Nope, I can't take liquor and put it in the thermos either. Did you want a drink? Have we tried this?
If I want to take tea, it will not be from
Oh,
the
right.
thermos.
Suit yourself.
She did, in fact, say that to me. What about you? Nothing for you?
Not pouring hot water on that.
So yeah, I do feel like we've been pretty thorough in here, both conversationally and pixel hunting wise.
I'll keep it to myself.
So we got that, we got this. I'm not sure why I'd even put that in my inventory. She's seen my picture of Annie. She's not going to be impressed by this.
The detective's help. This is my sister. She's missing.
Maybe she hasn't
Never
seen
seen
the
her.
picture. Okay, no. Okay, I do believe we had done that before. Alright, appealing to her humanity, not super valuable. And if there was something we were supposed to do, like get caught by the... Well, hold on a second. If we were supposed to like get caught by the guards and interact with the guards, it does feel to me
Security.
like they would get here more quickly.
If you have something to say, you'd better make it quick.
Okay, I'm just realizing these parts of her desk look like drawers, but I hadn't actually tried to use them as drawers. Alright. The newspaper office. Something with which to... Oh, hold on now.
What are you working on there?
It's a novel, if you must know.
Oh, yeah? What's it about?
Well, it's about this funeral director, Maggie McCarb, that starts sleeping with the corpses.
Wow. Okay.
Only then she falls for this guy, cardiac surgeon, real fit, TDH, you know.
Not really.
Tall, dark, and hung like a horse.
Right.
Wow.
Anyway, he's not interested.
Oh.
But the dead can't say no, can they, Dal?
She eyes me over her glasses.
What do you think?
I think you're wasted here.
Damn fucking straight.
Okay, I had not looked at the typewriter before. So presumably can we engage with her about that? Can we talk to her more about her thing? No. She's been writing a novel, if that helps. Does it help? How would it help? How would I make use of that? I was kind of hoping that I could engage with her about the novel and thus, I don't know about befriend her necessarily, but get friendlier.
Editor's not in, Dal.
Well, what else would I use that information for? It's not like I could blackmail her with the fact that she's in the office writing a novel off of the company time, right? She might be getting paid for right now, but I doubt it. It's so hard for me to believe anything would come of that, even if so. I could look for earlier drafts of her novel and embarrass her. Once again, we go out to the dumpster and look for something. I want the dumpster to be useful. It hasn't really been so far.
Nothing but office refuse, shredded paper, old takeaways.
Early drafts of somebody's life's work, Well, it's cool that we got an addition to one of our conversation topics. Maybe I can bring this back to Hara or something. Maybe I could talk to somebody who reads this kind of stuff and they could give me some ideas. Oh, also there's a letter on the floor.
Unopened letter. Logo reads, Sanford Publishing House.
Has this been here the whole time?
Give me that.
Sorry, fell off your desk.
Oh, God, it's from Sanford.
Maybe your publishing deal. She tears it open.
Well, it just goes to show. You should never give up your dreams.
Good news?
It's taken 42 rejection letters to get to this.
What? She scrunches the letter and throws it towards the basket.
My 43rd rejection letter.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
Okay, so no, that probably wasn't there until we looked at the thing.
I grabbed the discarded letter.
A rather brutal rejection letter for deadly consent from Sanford Publishing House. Has the receptionist's address in digits and is signed by a Ms. Forbes Yates. Well now, that right there is something we maybe could work with. What if we run back home and convince Sarah to do a little bit of telephone
A friend
fraud?
of yours called. Said he had info on a car for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, that's great news too. Hey, Sarah, I got a brilliant plan.
Think you could pass yourself off as a Ms. Forbes Yates? Sarah scans the letter. I need to get into Grace's office. The receptionist number's on there.
What should I say?
I don't know. Make something up?
Well, okay. Hi.
Oh, wow, she didn't need any convincing.
It's Miss Forbes Yates from Sanford. My idiot receptionist sent you a letter this morning. No, look, it's a mistake. We're all really excited about,
Sarah clicks at me. Deadly consent.
deadly consent, right. Look, I'm in town for the night. Can we meet to discuss your advance? Great. You know the Hilton? Half an hour. Perfect. Can't wait to meet the author of our next bestseller.
Jesus, Sarah. She's going to be devastated.
Well, maybe I got a little carried away. But we need to find your sister.
It feels a little weird for Mick to be giving her shit about taking responsibility for that when what on earth could I possibly have meant by showing the letter to her, right? Like, that was so clearly my idea and my intent. Alright, here's the question, though. Will she have locked the door when she left? I'm not above smashing a window, but wouldn't it be cool if I didn't have to? No, she totally didn't. She just left the place sitting wide open. Alright, well, let's start going through her desk.
Through drawers of envelopes, typewriter ribbon, and cigarette ash. Nothing I can use.
Okay, not a huge surprise there. What about these cabinets?
I flipped through the files. Nothing related to what Grace was working on. I flipped through the files. Nothing here either.
Okay. I figure we want to take care of the stuff on this floor
Grace's
first if we
office I'm
can.
interested in anyway.
Because, you know, when the reporter comes back, if we're upstairs, we could just continue to be upstairs.
I make my way through floors of cubicles, looking for one marked Angela Grace. Out of desperation, I try a door at the end of a disused corridor. Ah, this must be it.
Okay. A massive filing cabinet. Its administrative hulk glowers from the corner.
I thumb through the contents of the filing cabinet. It's just storage for the newspaper's accounting department. Grace's research is all on her desk.
Grace's office seems to double as janitorial storage.
Box of cheap toilet paper, spare vacuum cleaner bags, empty bottle of bleach. Grace must have claimed the storeroom as her office. I grab a bag. The rest is junk.
Here we have an industrial pedestal fan in gunmetal gray. I guess this old building doesn't have aircon. I always thought it was weird that, like, it seems like in a lot of places in the world they abbreviate air conditioning aircon. But in the places that have it, we usually just say AC. It's aircon seems like a very strange, I don't know. It's like an arbitrarily strange abbreviation in a way that, like, AC also is arbitrarily strange, but it's the one I'm used to, so it's fine. Let's go have a look at what she's been pinning to the walls here. Grace's workspace has been consumed by stacks of printouts and newspaper clippings.
I set to sorting through the stacks of papers scattered over the room. There's no order to any of it. Reams of printouts, company accounts, government reports, bank statements, newspaper clippings. What am I looking for here?
Well, I guess she's been thorough. There's more junk in the corner, a ratty old mop, a busted old trolley with a wheel missing, all too bulky to take with me. I didn't interact with the fan on purpose because, like, you know, I didn't want to look at these papers before we go scattering them. It's interesting that I can, like, sort of have a conversation with her conspiracy wall. But yeah, let's start here. Let's look for Nazari and Roth first, I think.
Nothing here. Yes! Dr. G. Roth, remittance report. My excitement fades as I leaf through the pages. Just a long list of payments to other companies. No details about Roth, no addresses, not even company names, just their business IDs. Well, I'll hold on to it for now.
I at least have a business ID to match with it. Let's see if she's got anything about these soldiers.
Can't find anything. She has a few books on psychosis and some data on case numbers, police reports. Nothing useful though. Nothing.
Okay, so none of the sort of reportage that you might expect to be related to what's going on. I guess she was just getting around to trying to talk to the poor and unhoused. So maybe if she'd gotten grabbed a week later, she'd have had some stuff. So I'm expecting not to see anything here either.
If there was anything about that here, it's been taken.
This probably also a dead end.
Nothing relevant. Okay, there's a post-it note here. Just has the word Trinity circled furiously. But that's all there is. Maybe whoever turned the place over took everything related. Nothing here. Waste of bloody time.
Well, that thing with the business IDs and the records of payment, that might turn out to be useful.
No idea what I should be looking for. Maybe I can find a lead elsewhere.
That's a weird thing for him to suddenly say when I haven't finished looking through all the stuff yet.
I pushed the power button, not expecting much. Huh, it's turning on. Error. No boot disk has been detected or the disk has failed. The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The computer box thing is open on its side and there's some wires hanging out.
I'll turn it off for now.
So we're missing some critical components here.
I think about taking the cord, but decide to leave the computer plugged in.
Somebody's just run off with the hard drives. Grace didn't strike me as the messy type. Looks like the place has been turned over already, which we, obviously knew already. And here we have a small barred window. Stunning view of the side of the adjacent building.
Windows barred and locked. And it's cold enough in here without the draft.
Alright, well, we could turn on the fan. It'll blow some of this stuff around. I don't know necessarily that that'll be super helpful.
It's sweltering in summer, but it's freezing today.
Okay, or perhaps he just doesn't want to do it.
This room would get...
The computer's screen should not be showing anything at this point. So a long list of payments made by Dr. Roth to various companies, though it shows only their business IDs. Can I just...
Medcon's business ID. Let's see. Yes! There's a payment to Medcon here. No, one every month. At 100k a pop. Nazari, that lying yuppie shit. How much goes to line her pockets?
Yep, that's kind of where I figured we were going to end up. Alright, well... I suppose then for now we might as well bail. Let's go have a chat with Ms. Nazari. Hopefully we have the wherewithal to press her on this, because it seems like it should be pretty easy.
Security, he's back again. If you have something to say, you'd better make it quick.
You've been lying to me, Doctor. I throw the document on her desk. Medcon's been taking monthly payoffs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What was that about a conflict of interest? Seems like something the medical board should know about.
Wait,
She reaches to her intercom.
tell security he's gone. Shut the door, Mr.
Carter.
Okay, you got me. A company called Trinity Biotech is paying for help with trials, as well as our discretion.
You're taking hush money.
The IP they're working with is sensitive. They don't want attention until it's ready for market.
They don't want attention because they're murdering people.
I don't believe that.
You've turned a blind eye. Who wouldn't for a few million a year coming in?
Think what you want. Are we through here?
You'll answer my questions, or I'll get the press to ask them for me.
You're messing with things much bigger than you, Carter.
Is that a threat?
A statement of fact. Ask your questions. I have nothing to hide.
Well, let's start with...
So you do know Dr. Roth?
Okay, yes. He's one of the founders of Trinity. Dr. Gideon Roth. He's a physicist and neurologist.
Uh-huh.
He started Trinity with two others, though I only had contact with him and Professor Holden.
Holden?
Maxwell Holden. Highly respected neurosurgeon, though a bit odd. Don't think he and Roth ever got on.
So where can I find Roth? Or Holden?
Oh, you can't. Roth loves his privacy, and I haven't heard from Holden in years. Don't even know if they still work together.
So what does Trinity do?
Well, rumor is they have some major breakthrough related to quantum cognition. But it's all hush-hush until they publish.
Okay, well how do I find them?
Sorry. They contact me. They made it clear I shouldn't try to contact them.
But you organised their medical trials.
Well, not really. They have access to our database of subjects. I just flag people matching their demographic.
Let me guess. Homeless people.
Well, yes. But it's all voluntary. They all sign waivers.
So that makes it fine for Trinity to abduct them off the street?
I don't think they...
Yeah, Trinity pays you not to.
Okay, we're gonna might adversarial here in a way that might damage the information flow. Although it looks like maybe Mick's plan was to stop asking her questions anyway. I don't know that we've got... So we can try to hunt down Maxwell Holden via the internet or Hara rather. It does feel like we should talk to Hara about all this stuff, honestly. And we have no more useful stuff to glean from you, so...
Carter,
Detective.
that car, your sister's, is turned up.
Oh yeah?
Dumped on an empty stretch of Hull Road just outside of Mawson. No signs of forced entry, but we'll know more when the techs go over it. Thing is, I push priority and it gets noticed by the wrong people, so it'll be a while. If I were you, I'd have a poke around first.
I'll do that.
Yeah, pretty much the worst possible outcome.
I found out this Dr. Roth runs Trinity Biotech.
Good work, boss.
Don't know how this is helping find Annie.
Lead's a lead.
So you often say.
Think you can find anything about Trinity?
Worth a shot. Har here. Do me a favor and run Trinity Biotech. Uh-huh. Sure. Nothing.
Nothing.
Means it's classified. Above my pay grade.
Well, we knew some cops were in on it, so no big surprise. What about Maxwell Holden?
If they flag Trinity, I've already tripped some alarms. I want to raise more. But maybe the name will turn up elsewhere.
Yep, okay, I'll go run it down myself. And by run it down myself, obviously I mean have Sarah run it down. This might be kind of time sensitive though. I mean, you know, in a role-playing sense, obviously. In an adventure game sense, it's going to wait until we show up to do whatever it's going to do. I guess let's go see, though. Ride the Mad Mouse. 20 minutes ahead. It's only $5. This is Annie's car, all right. Can't believe she still drives this old Datsun. Thick bush lines the road.
Impenetrable bush all along here. Does seem like her car was just dumped.
There's more tire tracks in the mud.
There's more tire tracks here. Maybe they changed cars.
Yeah, presumably two people drove out, each one of them in a separate car, and then they went back together. Rusty bit of corrugated iron, likely blown from a shed roof somewhere. I thought it was like a little staircase. I don't know why. It certainly doesn't reach up to the sign.
Nothing behind the rusted bit of iron.
The road continues east into dense state forest. Alright, nothing to look at now but the car.
The door's unlocked. I go through the car. It's a mess of loose CDs, empty lipsticks and discarded gum wrappers. I pull something from under the passenger seat. Some weird box.
Also a weird echo on that voice line. It's a small metal box with two sockets on it, so some electronic thing, and a part number or a device identification number that we could probably look up online.
There's nothing else useful up front.
Alright, what about in the back?
Boot needs the key to open. The key I don't have. Didn't stop someone else trying, going by the scratch marks around the keyhole. Likely some junkie broke in a ways back.
Yeah. I mean, we could smash it, maybe? Can I check?
Nothing else useful up front.
No, I can't. Like, check around the other side, it doesn't seem like.
There's nothing else useful.
And I can't examine the tires or anything.
Boot needs the key to open. A key I don't have.
Or a tool for breaking through. Alright, one problem at a time, I suppose. Let's head back to Annie's. We can maybe have Sarah get us something with this identification number.
Any idea what this is?
Looks like a hard drive.
A computer one. Can you plug it in?
It's for a desktop. Won't work on this.
Okay. Well, you know, it seemed like Grace's computer was just missing a drive. No other reason really for me to be back here. Nope. Okay, hopefully there's nothing else wrong with this machine.
The wires hanging out of the computer fit into the box. I guess Annie was the one who took it, or whoever abducted her. I think it's working. The screen fills with icons. Let's see here. A few articles she's been writing. Church fates. School sports carnivals. Real hard-hitting stuff, Grace. What's this one do? Could be useful.
Okay, let's see here. So, milk, eggs, alcohol, simple shopping list of the young adults. I don't want to touch these menu options. I'll probably just break something. Alright, so... Okay. What am I looking for here?
Damn. There's nothing here under Roth. She has Nazari's details, but nothing I don't already know.
Yeah, that's not super useful. What was the other guy's name? Warren? Or Maxwell Holden? How did I get Warren?
Yes, she has an address here for Maxwell Holden.
Okay.
Hull Road UG. Underground? Hull Road. That's where Annie's car was dumped.
Get over there then, quick.
No, not again.
Aunt Annie was always fun. I'm worried about her.
Get out of my head. I don't have time to... Shit!
Jumpy, aren't you?
Forgot there was a phone buried under there.
Aren't you going to answer it?
No, right? Why would I? It seems like a really bad idea. Who knows I'm here?
What are you...
Answer the phone, Dad. It's for you.
How?
Answer it.
Okay, and they're not going to let me not answer it, so...
I dig the receiver from under a stack of papers. Hello?
You motherfucker. I knew it'd be you up there. Real cute trick you pulled, huh? Can we meet to discuss your advance? Nice touch. Teach me to get my hopes up.
Oh, I'm really sorry,
Well, the joke's on you, buddy. I called the cops. They're just coming in now. He's upstairs. I'll show you. Hey!
The phone goes dead.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
shit.
real bad news for her, and also for me.
Contact!
Okay.
Might want to do something about that door, Dad.
Yeah, I was just trying to think. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We could hide behind the filing cabinet.
Might be my only way out.
If we can get it out of the window, that is.
It's barred and locked. 4 wood screws hold the latch in place, covered in a thick layer of paint.
That's extremely bad news. Vacuum cleaner bags, pipes. Boy. It does feel like hiding is the better option.
There was nothing useful inside, but I tried to tip it over. Way too heavy for me.
Oh, well, the kid can't help? I mean, there's a handcart here.
Look through the junk again. There's got to be something to help. The busted trolley, maybe? Maybe. I dragged the broken trolley over to the filing cabinet. Here goes.
Okay, great news. And also a screwdriver.
Flathead. Must have rolled out from under the cabinet.
Boy, that's some luck. The massive filing cabinet's crashed in front of the door. A drawer hangs open, spilling files onto the floor. Is there anything?
There's nothing in here I can use.
Okay, thought it was worth looking. This is gonna suck.
The missized screwdriver slips on the paint-covered screws as I try to free them. Really need a Phillips head. One down.
Stand back. We'll flush them.
Tear gas.
Well,
That's not tear gas. That's a hive. Don't just stand there. Get it out of here.
it goes in the back.
Oh, jeez. What am I doing?
Don't touch it with your bare hands.
This won't hold them long.
And then bag goes back out the window.
Fucking things bite. I try to push it through the door, but the horrid thing's swollen twice its size. It won't
Oh, gross. Put it in the fan.
fit. Something else.
All right, judgmental. Put it in the drawer and close the drawer.
Well, that'll hold them for all of a few seconds. What then?
I was just thinking getting the fan on would,
Maybe I could use that fan.
you know, provide some kind of...
No.
use the fan for what is the question.
Ow. Maybe I could use that fan. He can't help with that.
So I hear.
Can't see how to make it work.
See, what I would like to use the fan on is the swarm of bugs, but that's not actually an option. Certainly not going to do anything on the window.
I need it clear.
Uh,
I moved the fan so it would blow towards the broken window.
okay, so I need new
There's no
bugs to
chance of
come
the cord
out.
reaching all the way to the wall there.
Dad, they've eaten through the cabinet?
Shit.
Oh, there's a nice long cable over here. Oh, but first I am consumed. It's fine. We'll have a little bit of a head start on the situation.
Shame.
As I'm ripped apart and reformed, I feel another presence. A single atom of some vast horror coalescing in with my own.
Maybe try turning the fan on this time.
Thanks, kid.
Extension cord
Super
may become
helpful.
useful. I'll keep it in mind. Won't help me. No reason to plug it in there.
Oh my god. Alright, and do things in order. Bag goes in here.
This won't hold them long.
Then bag goes in here.
Well, that'll hold them for all of a few seconds. What then?
Ouch!
Then
Get off!
fan
Maybe I could use that fan.
comes over here.
I moved the fan so it would blow towards the broken window.
The constant
There's no chance of the cord reaching all the way to the wall.
the constant
there.
interruption of my
Dad, they've
my orders
eaten
and
through
stuff
the cabinet?
Shit!
is thematically appropriate but mechanically really annoying.
Keep it in mind. I yank out the cord. Screams from the corridor. A That should buy me a bit of time.
Okay, I mean, that eventually worked the way I wanted it to.
That's as far as it'll open. Should be enough.
Okay, and now we just have to...
It's a long way down.
You're out of time, Dad. Gonna have to jump.
Well...
It's too high.
Dad, trust me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy. Sure wish that had been open.
Okay, maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Thanks, kid. Alright, what else is around here? Computer's not gonna help. I can't really throw a bunch of garbage into the thing. What could I possibly do here?
What the fuck is a hive?
I guess it's meant to flush you out.
You don't seem bothered. He just shrugs.
Jeez. So all that stuff is doing what that stuff's gonna do. The only other interactable in the scene, it would seem, is Alec. And that's not super helpful. I could unplug the fan or whatever. Like, none of this stuff is gonna be actually helpful. The only thing that would be useful is if I could somehow open the...
It's open.
The dumpster from here by throwing something at the latch, or...
Not pouring hot water on that.
I mean, if I click the window again, will I get the opportunity to just look out and like
Maybe
try
I
to
can edge along
interact?
and climb down somehow.
No, he just kind of takes off on his own. Oh, my everything.
No more.
You might want to think of something else.
I guess we could try to use the extension cord.
If I unplug it, those insects will be out here in a second. Think I need that cord.
Wasps will eat you alive, Dad.
What choice do I have?
I don't disagree, but...
The fan judders to a stop and the insects swarm back in with a vengeance. Oh, shit! Ouch!
Well, okay. Ah, hell. Soldiers are just standing there watching me, guns ready.
Why don't they shoot? Maybe worried about the noise?
That's a really good question,
I'm
actually.
complaining.
It's interesting that the fire door says there's no way of opening it from this side, but it is already open. I mean, we can try to swing over to the air conditioner.
I kick off the wall and manage to swing to the aircon.
They can't really be there, right? Because if
This
they were
thing
really
isn't
there,
gonna
they'd be
hold
shooting.
long. If I can't go down, I'll try going up. I get a good grip on the downpipe and start to climb. Whoa! Damn thing broke. I almost fell.
This building is such shit.
I work the downpipe back and forth until it snaps off in my hand.
Now I got a weapon. I'll just hit those guys with it. There's not really anything else interactable in the scene.
Here goes. Phew.
Okay. Do I think I'm gonna be able to get up?
I might be able to get to an adjacent building if I can make it up there.
How bent is this section of downpipe? Like...
I might be able to get to an adjacent building if I can make it up there.
It doesn't seem like there's any interaction point here at all. Except for the extension cord.
Whoa! Almost fell.
Okay, but I could hook that with the drain pipe.
Got it. I give the cord a tug, and the remnants of the fan come clear of the window, crashing to the ground below. The cord would reach to the top, but how would I get it to stay up there?
Well, I mean, obviously, we would
I managed to feed the cord through the pipe.
make a makeshift garbage grappling hook. Why wouldn't this work?
I throw the hook upwards and manage to snag it between two bricks.
This is not gonna hold.
Up we go. Starting up the building, I hear radio chatter from below. Just hope I can beat them to the top.
Again, they're not interested in shooting me, though.
Close one. I think I can... Oh, God!
Uh-huh.
I was so close!
Well then... Nope, that's not... Boy, the clickables for, like, look in a direction and hurl yourself in that direction are so fucking, like...
The landing wasn't so hard.
Yeah, no, I need to... Alright. Here's a really dumb idea.
Got it. I give the cord a tug, and the remnants of the fan come clear of the window.
What if we make the shitty grappling hook, and then we use it to snare the lid of the
I
dumpster?
managed to feed the cord through the pipe and tie it off, forming a crude hook. I lower down my makeshift hook and manage to snag the lid. I swear those soldiers are laughing at me. I throw the hook upwards and manage to snag it between two bricks. Up we go.
Alright, so we gotta start climbing so that they go up.
I hear radio chatter from below. Just hope I can beat them to the top.
Again, provided that they're real at all, which
Almost.
it sure feels like they might not be.
I think I can... Oh, God!
And now...
I don't wait to see if they follow me back down. And I'm 2 blocks away when it sinks in that I'm still alive. I only hope Annie is too.
And it probably hurts right now, but yo, wait until the adrenaline wears off. Okay, well, I was definitely wrong about how close to the end of Chapter 4 we were. So obviously, this is where we're going to be calling it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. You know, it was nice to have a moment of rest, a moment of downtime where we could sort of figure out what to do at our own pace. Clearly, that time is over. When you come back next time, we're on the run, and we'll see you then.